Minister for Energy, okay, Honorable Boakye Agyarko is here. On funny time in Agyarko. Honorable, me watch you. Now, open me to say, you look sweet.
Thank you very much. Oh, a year last week, Saturday, and my sister Penny.
Okay.
Kumasi had na wajidin pa Urabran school uniform pa. Me see no.
Okay.
Saturday air base so. Me busu penny wo aguna. Santi aguna. Ono so da fa mu aye kusi Saturday. Enti asutro mienu.
Oh. Yako. Yamo yako.
Midas.
Yamo yako. Na ya na manfo hu ni se asante. Latte, himfa, and as a constituency, no, mienu ana.
It's a Ghana hadi. Say ye cano cry, ye dear fra bibre. Ye an a yen tiase, ye fra.
Okay.
And my yeding.
Okay.
Me mammy free crobwood mass.
Okay.
Or your crobuni mappa.
Okay.
Me papa, yes, sante. Me papa mammy. Enunsia ufri jamase.
Okay.
Ena me papa kwa bebrese chire matin onu so free aguna.
Okay.
A senior royal family.
Okay.
Enti me dahada.
I see.
Ena me nkwati se me daha aname me debi me dahada. Ni nyina eboa.
Yeah. Okay. Okay, I like that diversity. No, let me ask you. I'm saying it also. As at the time, I now free Ministry of Energy. No, now Krona Uboni di eche nkote abwa na like no munya.
Oh no, in fact, ne bi kure nyabros. Ne bi nyabros.
Na Krona de any day.
Me refi. Me refi. Kwame. Uko the National Gazetteer. The last one I make copy me one. Enlisted 88,917 human settlements in Ghana.
Okay.
Now here more Kwame a woman. I'm going for a party at a Gigi. So whoosha. Now you be say free him for
I see.
There must be a law, Kwame, because you be
okay. Tell me circumstances, no, and the history. I saw a move quite now.
Katasukakra.
Anyway. Genuinely, you could see, sir, the MPP party, most of them, say, Ube lady omo. We ye didn't come away for them back, and MPP echo amendments in the constitution where now they're given the bigger position. Like if you're the chairman of the party, now you become the head of the party, so you take control of the party. And no, to say, and motivate you for you to come and rescue the party, Anna.
And no can be
okay.
So munina mu dia kwa mitri hu sa.
That's what we
baby me one am pesem dodge.
What dodge? Because a bed shoes you are okay, what the answer?
Oh no. So what the adwuma she obi nsa. Now what expectation say only krona adwuma me de she nsa no.
Yeah.
He must perform.
Okay.
One man and one kade ana tumi or de be yesu say adwuma no right from beginning we failing.
Okay. It's true.
Old party constitution. Expectation be a da chairman so.
Okay.
Asudie bi e da no so.
Okay.
Tumia or de be yesa adwuma no ne nkura no. Ne kura general secretary. Enti sa wo de make otran ho se chairman. Na o expectation. Now the asudie bi to me so. Na me ni tumi a me de be ya. na me kamea ye se me ko yisi mpapanyini.
Correct.
Hadwin Media me chairman bia of this party from Darocha.
Okay.
Tuntim. Me chairman bia. And I've been very close to all our chairmen. From Darocha, they know of me send a baprekope. Me hunu amanie any abenia or mufem. Because of this.
Yeah.
Entina pusu me se niema bia nsesa na asudie ne dawso a ebe ye ohaw.
Okay.
And I so adwuma mintimi nye to the satisfaction of myself and na omo expectation no memfa mensanka.
Okay.
Now the changes have improved the situation.
Okay.
It gives the chairman a lot more room and leverage.
Okay.
But Kwame Tumi also tiase. Yedi Tumi sha wonsa na odi bedie nyambrase mo a egu animu ase.
Okay.
Me kai se me papa na o ka sembe. O se Tumi eti se yedi kusua sha wonsa. Wan so mu yi a efiri wonsa bo. Umia no so a ebo.
Yeah.
It's a delicate balance. Yedi Tumi sha wonsa. It's a delicate balance. Tumi idea sha wonsa. Yesifa koye bibi pa. Na homra mfaso. So you have to be careful. Say yedi Tumi be sha wonsa.
Yeah.
Yes, national chairman no. Yedi Tumi bi abeka ho. Na Tumi idea ma no. Yesifa ye adepa na homra mfaso ema party ma any oman menyina. And I said, Mina me be a chairman, I have to be mindful. Said to me, no, ye de shemensa no. And yet, dear me de be me mama betri so. And now, dear me de be chire ibinum where power lies. No. A juma, a was a medie, ne hon banfa so no. And no who to me, dear mam.
Now, unim party yankasa, party there. Yaka mpaying for mu amunim the party's history. Right from colonial times, BCC, the philosophy of the party. So what in chair? Onse MPP might deviate na. Those of us, this is not based on any scientific research, but observation. HSA na more target middle class, upper class, and munu suze. It be a middle class, upper class will have influence on the grassroots. Inti catches some platinum and all that. For some time now, sa values no diminish kakra. Ade how hadri.
Hadri pa na ni fabi mun pura egu ye ni mo ase. See, first of all, your tradition no enye middle class nkwa. Embrace you bia. Enti sa wo hwa JB Dankwa na ne nickname ye Ekuafo Kanea.
Nana oye farmer.
Definitely.
Okay.
And na ni mfefo nyina ne papa no ni mfefo nyina ye cocoa farmers.
Okay.
He fought for the good of the farmer. Enti na no mfre ne Ekuafo Kanea. So
it means that this so-called Tiasa nka we ade anko baka wasamba.
Masa wo de kobekem. So no. And in fact, it is on record to say time one cocoa marketing company sikedie bi bemu after 1948. JB Dankwanum they insisted said this must be probed.
Okay.
Yanfa Ghanaian judge, yakofa judge in Nigeria. Justice Jibo, yes, Jibo. Kofan ba Ghana and will be the asem no. Kwame nipe ko jail
at that time.
Atamen sanumina kodem. So we embrace the entire spectrum
of the people.
Okay. Now You see, the values we espouse, human rights, rule of law, private property, and yeah, one class be deal.
Yeah.
So no, a beer obi etie kurebiase, who feels so a kwashia pa.
Yeah.
And so his sense of justice, his sense of what is right is still there. Ono sano okanyamo. Ubeshe na krachi ni mapebi. No ethics, no sense of human rights, no sense of what is right and wrong. Sani pano, even though our upper middle class on kanyamo.
Yeah.
Until we are guided by our philosophy, our principles, our value, our core values.
Do they exist now?
They are there. We are deviating from them.
Okay.
Yane say entity bi ankoso. Na entity na ankoso ni nyina free. The history na kuwa bem na mpanyinfo mbetete nkoda na dwane ko exile na mfa hene nkosi a me papa oko 7 years exile yes.
Between what year and what year?
59 to 66.
Okay. Oh, in Cote d'Ivoire?
Oh, he was in Cote d'Ivoire, he was in Togo, he was in Nigeria, he was in Burkina. Me call 18 years. Exile.
Self or
Masa, ya boat you when you friend tesi when you umfansa. Enti kamia ye se akyerɛkyerɛ anka wɔ se yɛ de tete nkɔdaa ɔmo bɛm no etosini. Enti nkɔdaa ne bebree wɔ hɔ a MPP ɛyɛ ne fɛ na ɛyɛ ne fɛ.
Okay.
But ya instill
the values and the
discipline. Enti mframa kakra bi bonwa.
Okay.
No him. As opposed to mpanyinfo na mframa no odin sedin ogina pintin.
Yeah.
Sana to yen. Enti niema bia ye wo ekuo mu no. Ene yesu ni ye ban gbebra. Yano kasa. Just a few examples. Yano kasa. I can't imagine Professor Buzia Ojina platform so diatem.
It wasn't part of the tradition.
No, it's completely alien. Okay. I can't imagine JB Dankwa wafro platform no kanse hunu. Ana Darocha, Ana JH Mensa, Ana Odoi Sykes. In fact, in our tradition, the only person you can cite to say, no Boakye pa, Oheneba called Richardson, Gramo pa, Bema Gramo, Oheneba must have been about 6'6" or 6'7".
Wow.
Giant pa, and recorded DB.
Okay.
Now, ofru stager, no amanyon so, Ekuti ankwa, and no crano. Na me papa no feel say he was going too far. Or more be edin.
Akutia, but it was decent.
Oh.
Okay, Bakuya no or Bona halfway. Fojo.
We're free. May God give him rest.
Ono so sa o timi bo Akutia pa.
Oh no, he's cast in the mold of Ayi. Oheneba call Richardson.
Okay.
We in a near to nchen we chi na ni no obu Akutia. Wa unim say what's some work. Oheneba pono na nkrofo tia na nice so Oheneba what do trem a year.
Okay.
But this time no. Kamia ye say wa wut yetimi show kutupa hro obi panimu bia sabe enye wa fe ana wuti pen no wumu ene e bon sem. This is not part of us.
Okay.
So no.
Okay.
Discipline.
So what happened? Gabono, then I saw Gabono, but just the way I all can say Oko Ezal, a man for break cause all because of the party,
yes,
the values of the party. Now, and you say, we need that skebisu. And I say, oh, yeah, I did not piskebi, but also maintaining the rule of law, the values, and now we are espousing San Manina. Today, okay, say MPP ni, Uncle Fadley. Poster and Famokrana is demanding money.
Well, because see, emrebi etwem no, they planted the values in you. And the values dictated what you did.
Okay.
And on the ball koko. And na a show kitty say, essa will say, uye we a saying, ujidie binti.
Okay.
Na jidie ni wa.
Okay.
A bed DNA show. And na DNA ball koko.
So it means that there should be other motivation.
Yes.
Okay.
Kwame.
Yes, sir.
Kumasi ha. Yesha asante kotokwa na yebuada no. De wo buada ni fufu asen. E de pa na onye free.
Asemi.
E de ye odobia e wonu mu a ye ditete no. So no. Enti ko ya last minute na sha asante kotokwa nti kanu na ni nsaguniti. Ma. For the love of the value bi ahye no mo anya odosonko bi ama asante kotoko. So no. Politics so it's part a game of emotions.
Yeah.
Yanfa values bi anhye wo mu. There is nothing propelling you.
Yeah. Yeah.
There is nothing moving you or compelling you say esemi say me ye adie mamiku. So no. Sani mano ayira ninti. Now we are being propelled by self-interest.
Okay.
A day na minye free. So no. Oni obi akokasa o say nenka me kofu mu kra nka minya sei. Enti se me nkota post se dia ene fa saa sika no mame. So
first night in this house.
Debbie.
And someone was telling me a story. Said, "Tetino, na sibi omoti se MPP mpaying for be eba community na kope ho moshisho mkunya.
Yes.
Enwo duane edisio ejinketinketi ye posters banners at that level.
Yes.
They are not expecting say paying for the eba no and the discount posters ne t-shirts eba.
No crepa.
And
no crepa. Me kai say PFP time.
Yeah.
Na me ko final year. E wo Legon. Na ye ko mini rallies ni adia. Ube kone duani say perfu. Musikenim. Ya to mo pron mo ko ye mo rally mo ko ye mo rounds ba. Ya pe bibia mamwedi. So no. Usikanim. Na eye won fese. Osum no bia no. See, as they say, they also serve those who stand and wait.
Yeah.
Enti ono so no when timi anko entu anamo anko ye rally ni bi. When timi anko bodewro ni bia. Ono so na sede ne se mo amoko e no munyi brace you.
Okay.
Ene entisa wana also kope ho but engage achia so emui e was say you started training ye mana urban ni edua bibi wo mum no who values na ye kan ho asem but it is best done by example, leadership example.
Okay.
So who say wo ba se wa masa wo be fum na wo be somo a
okay
e kire ni bibi.
Okay.
Na wo sa wo example ye me be fum a ono so gin say wo so ono so fum.
Okay.
So okay. Because obeka cho say ye pam kwase anyi ni fichiri ni e beche no. Enti apart from training, apart from letting people know near titefo no aye sebia omo twato wa amanye no e wo se saasa no ni yedi akire no yaya yedi animu so akandifo no e wo se ya namuntu obi kire won se de ye ka no yagidi.
Okay.
And we practice it ourselves.
Okay.
And no and a be Kenya won gidie no ama won say ye mpanyimfo ya yesu ye bia esefata Chenua Achebe, or say, when mother cow chews grass, its young watches its mouth.
Okay.
If we don't set the right examples, society be a sanity. If we don't set the right examples, we go wayward.
And no can hunt that. Opasa obey as a national champion.
Definitely. Because Oshe minim tradition in the party. Minim sacrifices are ibinumwaye to this day. And ye ba mo sacrifices na aye brego. Na woni omo kono, na woni wan ni ye. So no. Na woni wan ni ye. Ebio entoaso. Bisa hu se die na edi janchirima. Me papa no generation. Omo de bibi jae. Ebe pie so MPP no na akono nipa tu de akire waka. Say no, enya akono bio.
Is it because you couldn't sustain them to the point say bia enyina na ewa na enyina ya bowe sika na esiko parliament ukoya na kubia kodi minister ne ye frawa ye nyaw ye bo afode wa ye nte wonka say abambo to be it me ba
enu nyina ka ho bi.
Okay.
Na media di true ahunidie bi so yira party. Sometimes what ho na wutie nsem bi ankrofo bi kan wo radio so MPP ni mapa. E kan wo radio so a obi odi ne ho ni bia no na aye na amemene fin. Semfin. We no nkodi akire.
Okay.
So no. Okay. We ni nkodi akire. Mesha me say I say I come here say party no yabo yedua. Na say dia aka ne bosumo a yede koda ne dua no. Na bosumo a yede koda ne dua no e wo se eye drusin duabo no. Enye drusin duabo no oda ne enyi.
Dabi. We entam kese.
Ena e wo se eye nam sin duabo no.
Okay.
Enti e wo se yenya ye pese ye dane dua nyina no. Ye dru ye nam.
Okay.
Ya nya nchirima ni ye nya wo mo hwio.
Okay.
Omo de subuo bi bebo yen. Said na mo bloody fufu mo nananom de bibi pa bi jam. Mo kono. Asay no. Ena mo pese mo di jayen ni ye bo mo abudini. Ye mo. Edin ehia sinska. Enti ni ebu bebi se osei tutu oje edin we nyeska.
Okay.
Ene say to the first to date your body din.
Yeah.
Obi an kaniska ho answer.
Okay.
Oje din we nyeska.
A lot of people, Mandela, Martin Luther King. Yeah.
Yes. So sika is a means to an end. Yeah. It's not an end in itself.
Okay.
So no. Okay. My roommate be wo US na elateni. We here ne sing chapro dem we kura. Aba no abesiruska. Oh, my brother, you give me some $10 for Osu Libya. Oga. Make I tell you something. No? Money where it dey your pocket where you know they use fit help your brother. It make like toilet paper. It no get use.
It has no value.
It no get use. We had there uchi obeche kakre fro.
I see.
So, enti ye disi kechia. Sika hu hia.
Yeah.
But ye di echire metra.
Yeah.
And oye ne neba.
Now, party akoye amendments kakra. Oh. Sesi ya igusa ekase kran say Professor from Pomwatemo ewo courts. Say delegate system ne sa adama nyina esenka be a yempe kwambini nyim free ho. Now that trade say a more business. If you want a position in the party, it has become a business. Delegates, there are people who they call delegates. Come in the minimum say say party a more position be at that level or the some party at that level. As I say, as the delegates at me a bold say sika ma yen konkotoaba. And these are things that is lingering in people's mind. Say MPP delegates need a sika, and it's not about competence, it's not about any value, it's money. How do you change that?
Well, Ubo MPP they are now the NDC account Baba Jamal.
I'm gonna say I feel no more tribe.
Sao.
And I'm going to
Sumasi. Now, this is competition. I hot. I wide. It was a piara. Mijitum. Sika ura politics more. It becomes very dangerous.
Okay.
I'll give you the example of South America, Brazil, Colombia, Ecuador, Peru. Nina sikabe wuremuno. Eventually, ne drug money.
Yeah.
Say Mexico.
Yeah.
Pablo Escobar. Ono wonu protocol to all the security services. Into half of security services no ono ne list ma yedemoko. O see churches. Te asofo preacher yankana sem ye bonabaso. Mexico omu elected judges. Ye to abani elected judges. Or sponsor judges. In 90-95% of ne cases and the winning. Fantini he was a couple nama. So no. Sika uramwa and the violence in South America, if drug mania ebe wura political system no. Nyamin pengu say yeso bibisa ebe toyen. Say esom no o se uyi obi amu akosom a na wo pa kire se nipa kora okosom no o wonimdie bia ode besom o pepe bia ode besom o su ani ban bia abadaye som eye nefe ebi asa nipa no niska.
Okay.
Obehe Jack Toronto bi onam nche on de say pafu. No abetete ni ato ama no. Okwa onim wawie it's become transactional.
Yeah.
Onim wawie. Enti ye nyina ye wo krom ha no. Asudie kese ene dias enye political party MPP and NDC assembly eka.
It's a national orientation.
It's a national problem. A go undermine democracy throughout.
Okay.
So no. Obehe fe assemblyman kura ye to agise otua unit committee na otua ye no okofeska no he na edi abihye. Onye Father Christmas. So it will undermine the entire system. Until we say on mining nyina ne ni baso say saa die we bedi enya ana edi enya. Yempe kwan bi enso ano.
Is it also not, sir, we have become so obsessed with voting? We are voting. And they all call Nkwadana, Sibia, basic school. That's almost a head boy, head girl at that level. Where na parents no top biscuits, top toffee, just to influence and at that level.
Yes.
Are we not so obsessed by that voting? How?
No, we are obsessed with positions.
Okay. Right.
And we will do anything and everything to get that position. So no. Na and Tom Rebia nimdia e was here the yadi no say anywhere.
Yeah.
In the touchma.
Okay.
So no. And pain be so wa yakome ni adie nechi.
Yeah.
Inti biara.
Okay.
And let me give you an example. Say yesi wu krom hina. Ube make sure pass at the konkron
And
yesi. Ukofa bia boge bia ba. Yampre. This a kronu butu.
Yeah.
You need di echire said the konkron ene medi akonya no ye koto aba mama mpanyini a efa no ben
okay
so no enti akoma edi oman hene ana odikro ana ohene esie n'akyi no nya saa akoma no ane pepa no ene edidi oman panyini di akyi and it's simply because yemfa ya adwene ma so say the AC wo mempesua so no eno na wo sesi ewo mampanyini ana MP abato enti yakoma eni akire saa ye opepa no aye wo ma yen yekuro sebe yekura ana yekuro
yeah.
We haven't been able to translate or transfer it to the national level.
Yeah.
So no. Entite ye koye national election but ye see odikro ana ye see me man hene dia or lie. Ijina tintin amiki sure say ne papem ene dia.
I see. Abusafo ye ni Honorable Boakye Agyarko na ye hwetwe nkomonde na otuno wasi say MP4 na duma opese obedi party nanim as national chairman of the party minimara nema wa burusi. These are all problems that were identified in your party in your time as obedi party nanim or policies, strategies, frameworks be ewa office obetumi to sanimo yin afro. What are those?
Yes, but enye dakro. Ena ye chairman ye wu dictator.
Okay.
Ensusuye ne adwempa me wo nyina no. Ebeduru baabi ne gise me de to steering committee anim me convince wo me de to National Executive Committee all the way to National Council and sana edimu. Now problems are making any problems kesiye biya sa
solvable.
Solvable.
Okay.
What the wadwene baso na what the wahode ni wo yire hyemu a. We can beat these problems. So no. Problem of discipline. Discipline nkrofo gin say why on school master ena ukra k ena udi be gwa yen that be discipline kire say yen nyina obo ade bo yen no o kire de ye ne de nye ahohyeso a ode ma yen ne say wonim say we nye intime nye ena wonim say we na ye intie wo seme ye wan kenya nipa no antwe wan adwena amma right and wrong so mpempi no Adam since Satan de Adam ninsa kan Adam no ya bibia wo enti o se de bia na wo twe nipa adwene ekode ye no nkwati dia enye pere yo
yeah
you see a party of rule of law enti wa constitution da ho na wo book constitution no so a ebede na obi agewadi
yeah
so no you see yanko to abanyi polling station executives ya share time you see a better no 7 to 3 7 a.m. to 3 p.m. Answer na 7 a.m. be bono ne binum chekoko ase 2 a.m. you see ato abano ya ba 7 no see ato awie wakoto no 2 ensamanfo horada na mo de mo ye den to aba uye bibi saa edi abufu ene amemene mfe eneba enti udi wankasa wo mraso na wo hye wo ho so a wo solve problems na bia no
okay
I was say me make sure say party no Agyarko no bio
okay
niema na no ye ho ya akono no ye wire mfi
okay
ye betimi asan akofa
okay
ahyemu kena ama oda na wo ye ho no asamba na kwa me niema mienu titru and na medi simeni so.
Yeah.
Ni edi kan e kwanya mehye party no. Ama agina brain. No shaking.
Yeah.
Obia nim ni position. Obia abɔ ni position to perfection.
Yeah.
Nyese ye nam park no so na ye tumirika by heart say udwan bia wate ayira. So no. Building the party back to strength.
Okay.
Because the party ni ho den and now they win elections.
Okay.
Near to my task is to make sure that Dr. Bawumia wins the elections to become president of Ghana. Me pese me chairman of opposition party. Oh, enu manyam beno. When I say bafo sakuto. Na ne mane ye no na papa Coland ye kika mu good. Te say dia mu di ye ya. E no call London. Oba no se kwesi em papa. Kwesi. London na mo kan no enye eye krofon pa. E na papa se na bafo edi entra. O se twia ekura wontimi nyina wabena na so. Enyi twapia, enyi nchia, eye kro.
Obi adu otwam
Bi adu otwam.
Onfa ho.
Da bi
so ye panyi wonya panyi.
Na ote kumase ha. Na machio.
Na afa na ho tsen. Ye bue mu ase.
So no. Leader of an opposition party. And yet my task is to move from opposition into government. Okay. Dr. Bawumia ni yeyino.
Okay.
That discussion, that chapter is closed. Ono ne ye bo ne chidom. Na wo so nya party platform ojina so in confidence he can fight forward. Mishia no black slate ye. Ewo so manya.
Yeah.
Na ye di bi meneno. Ofre mi DTC. Me so me friend DTC.
Okay.
Code se kyerɛ de high kwan ho de high kwan ho to whom no DTC. What is your assessment of the past elections? And I'm saying DTC very simple. NDC had a weak candidate, but they had a solid party.
Yeah. And
the party was able to carry the weak candidate across the finish line. We had a good candidate, but no party. So there was nothing to carry you across the finish line. Ejuma Edahos is here and said, rebuild a solid party that can carry you across the finish line. Asa. Ejuma the Dikaya and was semi. There were components bebre.
So what was DTC's response?
Ojitumupa. So no. Different components in Ayabebuano. So that we build a solid party as a platform for him to stand on. Now, which na platform so na a shekina.
I mean, Mintia said, yeah, na ebia political parties. Mumba Samotia say a party and then winning power. It is not candidates and then winning power. So if the illustrations are the mind, so if the party is stronger. That is where it can carry anybody to win power. Last elections, we got some people out. NDC for the constituency no one. MP original on the ticket of the NDC no. Onimu no. But Okono, Okotrama NDC is the party. It is not an individual. But Moody. Gamano be t-shirt we were mambi means you cry.
What is it? Guahuro be minu anamiensa. The Dikai. We were always in a parliamentary mode of politics. The party, the parliamentary system. So the party was supreme. The party was the thing. So no. Nipa obey prime minister no. You declare a prime minister from the beginning.
Yeah.
Mujia na parliamentary caucus ni nyina akotena se. Say we any be any leader. That had always been the minute a collective.
Yeah.
The minute we switch to presidential, now be personalities.
Okay.
Asimesi onye.
Okay.
So we move from a collective to individualism.
Okay.
We no to nchenya. To say the American obi ko politics mo enye se esombi eno okosoma manfo.
Okay.
A lot of people get into politics for very personal interest. So no.
Okay.
Into all koni nyina no. Ni die womu no na ni die kire. Ena se yama akoye se okoye wanya no ho. Me kwahwe apa me to ababa no so. Me tworo dodo mu ana mete. Ene efe bibibra.
Okay.
So no. Our politics has turned into a transaction. So no. Now, one of the things we have to address our minds to is how money flows in this party.
Okay.
2024 election ekoye. Esika ehwie.
From the constituency level to the regional level.
From polling station. Enti se mimiti ho. Me ne oti compound house. Ye nyina ye MPP for.
Yeah.
But would you three or delegate?
Yeah.
Moko ye primaries mo bae no. Ubotom say pefu. TV, flat screen TV da kon wona dese wodi abewura wo dem. Ti me behwe TV agi se me kota umpumem. Ye nyina MPP for.
E bi to DSTV kan.
Na motorbike na anima wo hu motorbicycle.
Yeah.
So no. Na meni nyina na sebe ne ye bo koko. Ye kura se meni ne ye bo koko. Wako delegate. De wunya ye ni. Enti edru general election a wo be frɛ me. Se me nkoto aba. Wakoto ade. Enye sa so a de wunya ye no.
Branenche.
Yenche. So no. Akoma ye drum pen so bia. Akoye me, not us.
Okay.
I was see a shishe system, no delegate system, no fufro. So no. Send ye beya. Emu betre no bia enu edru bedwem.
Okay.
Se nipa kakra bi no anu dru bedwem a they have control.
Okay.
So no.
Okay.
Se ye nipa tetrete ena eya. We are atomized as a Bruni Beka. Nobody has control. Let me give you an example. Say, you have 300,000 delegates.
Yeah.
We had 300,000 and net computer near Diabe. Betty me and 300,000 in
Yeah.
So one pass ye be your registration. Na answer no. Mebo ubia wakuma di MPPH. So from 1st March to 31st March, co register.
Okay.
Let's say nipa 4 million ne to abamaye. At some time nipa 6 million. In our worst of times no, yemfa say 4 million people no akuma di MPPH.
Okay.
Kwame say 4 million nyina register. No mu nyina no dru bedwam bi. No mu nyina to saa bayi bia.
How do you influence them?
How do you find them?
Okay. But still, database is so on.
Masa database over printed 4 million and register of 4 million.
So now I'm consistency by consistency.
Well, still, it is a
complex.
task.
Yeah.
Now, unya list ni via. It becomes a huge management task. Rally. This is a stadium.
Okay.
So once you atomize the system,
Okay.
it means to say omo adwuma yi omo kura dimpa omo a yehu se ohum asum hum bi wo so no.
These are people
the people who can get through.
Yeah.
Now 4 million sika sen e na obeti bi dia ma 4 million. Ebe induce obi. O man 10 cedis. 4 million times 10 cedis 400 million. No, 40. O man 100 400 million. Na o pese me meji 10 cedis sorry ko to aba. Amount. It's no inducement.
Yeah.
And we have to push it beyond boundaries.
Okay.
And we just say, o swadom eko robu Bank of Ghana. And son wait me a sad way.
And they use gold word.
So no. And I was said in society she fufru bi ba.
Are you the right person to implement Nimao Kenya?
I believe so.
Okay.
I believe so because I've thought through it hard and long.
Okay.
Sadly, you shall see with the Heyman Committee. I was a key member of the Heyman Committee, chaired by Dr. Eric Heyman.
Yeah.
Na negi Jumani say, young call round and share how to expand the electoral college. Look, President Kufuor nipa 1,999 to ye.
Sunya Hodien. Okay.
1,999. Legon less than 5,000. 95.7. And no timichi obi a shoboto. Any again trim. Na etremu ani etre na wonchu bi aba polling station for ne constituency executives in them. So we share polling station for no to be. And na constituency executives 10 no. E move 4 and a koto. Na 4 no ya nkyere kwan kura yi 4 no. Enti chairman ene yi 4 no. E din tokwa bebre bai. Tien trim na mini Dr. Heyman ne Professor Kumfia Meyaw ne late Doris Seydunum ya call rounds. They na a firm for catch and say abane ye nyina yam to be. Ya report. Ya buy ne hu say eye no kre ye nyina ye tubia ena e form beju nanso akade a wose ye de ye any readiness na anomoai yakoto about 2012. This was 2010. Ye no putupra ya ho bekire in our preparations to 2012 enti omo Bob Benassi say no polling station for electoral area for ne all constituency executive ne krone ban yama omo nyina to be
okay
na ye wie 2012 election ne ya take the next steps ye wie 2012 elections ene ye ne safo manfo committee eso koye diom hu ye ne
I see
okwe committee omso koye diom hu ye ne it means the grounds you're ready. Nesanse ma factory yi mu nyina metie ya arrangements ni be in the before. I am privy to a lot of these things and I believe that I have the capacity and skill to implement.
Honorable Boakye Agyarko and I know airborne komoi. Now honorable Ghana for ehu mo party the way I'm in terms of governance. Ehun Buzia aban. Ehun President Kufuor aban. Ehun Nanado aban. Oh, GDP sir. Sabuba munya power. Which means to Ghana nema ye sing all other political parties.
I believe so. Chese. Buzia's record is overshadowed. 27 months.
Yeah.
But do you know Sabuzia any legitimize maternity leave?
Okay.
First, who become maternity leave? It was Professor Buzia who legitimized maternity leave.
Okay. Wow.
Right? Key in his proposal was rural development.
Okay.
So no. Entina munufi near friend rural munufie or near the shenanigans.
Okay.
The Niama Pio Yen, I've documented his programs.
Okay.
Nitri say within 27 months, ne champon di ababo ne tukowo nu konsign.
Yeah.
President Kufuor, who is a protege of Buzia, came in line and followed a lot of his steps. So, social intervention. Even though we say we are a right of center, right of center survives only because you have a social safety net. If there is no social safety net, right of center will collapse. So, right of center will collapse. Buzia understood that, or a sociologist, he understood that. President Kufuor understood that. President Kufuor understood that. Free SHS,
I saw, I'm glad that you mentioned that. I saw a World Bank reports on one of them making a comment about, okay, let me read it. It says, free senior high school is Ghana's most significant social policy since 1957. World Bank report.
Yes. Okay. Education. Enema or the foba. Ene kwashia paba. Eyepe. So, Argentina at the turn of the 19th century was more developed than United States of America. Yes. Argentina, because of the pampas and cattle breeding and strong economy, they were ahead of the US. It was the introduction of compulsory free education in 1923 in the US that caused US to overtake Argentina. Human capital. So, me call, you training me in banking. You train a back. Obisai say, what is the most valuable asset of the bank? Near tripping, near calculated ratios, near calculated balance sheet, near. Okay, Ubia man answer. I feel a copy. Bia no boni trinko. As if say Bia was right.
Oh, confidence, oh, lecture.
What you were the kind of boni trinko, no answer, no, so I can't the same to no boni trinko. You are also, you are all wrong. Oh, now what trinko say? Or say the most valuable asset of the bank walks in and out of the door every night, your people. They have the creative intellect. Ebe created their balance sheet. Or say you are going to be managers of these people. Make sure that anybody who walks out at night is induced or encouraged to walk back in the next morning. Training the mind and the human capital is the biggest national asset. So, technology, liberal arts, think. And then car seba, nina ya computer. Nina ya computer. Na when training mechanics are omuye literate and computer based, o car say abede. So even plumbing systems in homes. And if you want to move society ahead, you train the minds. Madame Fubino say, the people in the Stone Age did not change because they ran out of stones. They changed because they found better ways of doing the same thing. Yes, abuono sanyo. Abuono de nabu. No one say abuono. The efficiency is low. So they found better ways to replace the stones. And that is training the mind. Enti anyame nwanwa e wo say ye som na chimebia e wo ho ye correct. Sani ebeya kwahwe apaba ene odefo ba ebenya the same standing. Because that's how you sustain democracy. So no. Yeah. The ability to claim your entitlements of democracy.
Okay. Now, apart from being very confident, say more performing better, how would you assess President Mahama within the past 1 year? Now, the argument has been very simple. Dollar is down, fuel is down, interest rates down, inflation down. I mean, cost of living, people assume that relatively down. What's your assessment?
Well, say 1 year is too short a time to do a comprehensive assessment. The second thing I can say, in macroeconomic estimations, there are about 10 to 12 variables a picture of the whole health of the economy. Last as work I've arrived at about macroeconomic kind of structural equations. I've arrived about 40 structural equations. But there are a minimum of 10 indicators. Inti abana say any focus on only this. Employment way. Employment is the biggest indicator of macroeconomic health. Ya to change. And na politicians ya na inflation o na dollar o na hwan. Look, I agree that the dollar is down.
Yeah.
But what are the consequences of the dollar coming down? Exports. Since cocoa farmers because the dollar is down, your CD conversion volume is also down. Since exporters are complaining, your country runs on international trade. And I was say a team manage dollar in what is called dynamic equilibrium, right? My own estimates tell me that the dynamic equilibrium of the dollar, lower band near 13, upper band near 15. That is where the dollar should be. Until the back tenor, you are below the band. It is not necessarily positive. It is not necessarily. On the import side, you may think so. On the export side, no. So no. Me and Fabibia Trasa. But why is the dollar down? You are selling gold. You are selling gold, an imperishable commodity, to support dollar for consumption. Ekufuado gold exports was around 5 billion. Now gold exports is about 12 billion. Most of it coming from small scale and illegal mining.
Yeah.
So one say the difference of 7 billion, they say environment, is it worth it? In economics, if really be externalities.
Yeah.
7 billion now when can it clean your environment? Can it take care of the health issues for today and the future? And then mwakura upebia unya. You said the attitude of farm. So ask yourself in terms of externalities, 7 billion, is it worth the environmental degradation and what we are going through? If you ask me, I'll say no. I'll say no. I do the calculations sometimes. I've become so discouraged. Say, Mejato for now. So no. Uton will gold. And now would they support the dollar? Now, Kwame, uton gold in year. Now unya dollar now udibe hunumwa. Why don't they use dollar? Foreign companies near there. Omo and a fat dollar is by March, The repatriation request on this economy is almost 6 billion. Last 3 years, MTN alone repatriated 4 billion in dividends.
All in dollars?
All in dollars. Into Akoton will gold. Udi abehunum. Udi hunum wa ni asan sa dollars no a. Asan sa na pua. No asan ko shamnem, no asan to gold. Now they are back. It's insane.
And it's not sustainable.
It's not sustainable.
Okay.
It's not sustainable. You try and say Donald Trump. Oguniama bebre. And nobody wants dollars. So no. But also any daho. He wants the dollar to be cheaper than the yuan, the Chinese yuan.
Okay.
So that he can reverse the flow of import-exports.
Okay.
So no. But Bogen wonya de no correct inti affect because nobody wants the dollar and you safe currency bill.
Yeah.
So no, and you safe currency bill. So everybody is running away from dollar into the Japanese yen and Swiss franc.
Yeah.
Euro no kakra. But because the dollar has become cheaper, benefiting, that won't last forever. That won't last forever. Already, say gold price has started to fall. Cocoa price, now sa cycle way. Go back to 1952. Dudley Sears, he wrote it in his analysis. Say, there be a DNA to gold and cocoa prices so the budget no munyai because a commodities.
Yeah, it
fluctuated widely. So no.
Yeah.
But yentif uba fuel so the international market for finished products or clean products has significantly dropped. So no. We don't refine.
Okay.
We buy finished products in large quantities. So no. And if you get a price drop abroad, it means your prices will also come down.
Yeah.
Right. Interest rates. You see, a trooper. A supply and demand of money.
Okay.
Interest rate is the price for credit.
Yeah.
So enough supply of money and our creditor and our economics is friend loanable funds. Or enough supplier, you can meet demand. That's fine. You need control over loanable funds. Until was say, would the interest rate ne attract? Share minimum crofwa, make sure our portfolio amount. We had no 80 million cedis. Last year, no invested at say 17%. Her income no nyawoso. Sa 80 million yai, the next rollover a 4.5%. Ni income way or no washishe ni expenditure based in say over 80 million a man income. Ni school fees, the ode man a guess, the ode yewe, the ode yewe. So if it drops from 17% on the money to 4.5 or 5% of the money, waboka.
Yeah.
Na Ghana hano investment opportunities in Nihasa.
Yeah.
Look, a lot of what is called defined pension plans, they are forced by law to invest in government instruments. Certain percentage of their money must go into government instruments. And one is saying here, but that's not the argument here. And people are forced to loan money to government. And to rate be at the no assume sir. Because untimi fan kwasha pass.
Yeah.
Untimi fan kwasha pass.
I see. I'm imagining how it will look like our Jubilee House or now I call a cabinet meeting. Boakye economists with Dr. Boakye. It will be lovely.
It
will be lovely. It will be lovely. It will be lovely. So lovely. Next time, I'm going to take us here.
Debbie, any day in December.
Now, whilst we are rounding up, the percent me say delegates and MPP4 bebre dodona oniomokasa say party national chairman yemfamana yenye scientific survey biade odogos o papa na de oba ebeboa first na akwese yempe mpayimfo kra eme power chow se besum ena sese nyame yadom na wankasa ayese obeba minim say esum ya party umpase abejija sometimes I tinchena a kinkan enema outro for party no any your passion the kind of dedication kwa pase party ne se ejiregu how no so coming as a national chairman ade obia ani age emma ye complacent emma ye deng emma will you still work and talk to delegates for them to have affirm their confidence in you and I say which my order
MPP about to utrimunya ode.
Okay,
it is humbling when such confidence is reposed in you.
Okay.
Because expectations are high.
Yeah.
And you must always be mindful of performing at your best and at the peak. It's not an easy burden to carry.
Yeah.
Uma utrimi ya oda, ejuma nu untimi nye.
Okay.
And it is 100-meter dash. You two now after 60 meters. Ufu se wa no na o start to say wo ye gaiga. Even at the tape. And this is a fight to the finish. In as much as me that party for us wo opepa any gidia omdia shebi. I will campaign to the wire. So, many party ma ebe kasa all across the country. Said the me mishia womo enura mishia bi makwa hafo. Ebani ebeto September 19th.
Yeah.
By then no, na me hope ma call all the 276 constituencies twice.
Okay.
No, esi ahene ni etu ahene akasa.
Okay. Okay.
Kenya wo.
Okay.
Ashe gidie no mu kena. Sani ebeya abato dano enko ebeyemre.
Now, so far never calling it. Has it been positive?
Very positive.
Okay.
Very, very positive.
Okay. 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 Anyway, honorable, you better ask.
Kwame.
I mean, sharper.
Miss Windas. Yeah, hear me.
Sure.
Suban Bonnie we.
Come on, Mershaw. Come on,
That only we tea for you.
Radio on Pure 95.7, the former Minister of Energy, Honorable Boakye Agyarko here.